Hi, I'm Denise Couling, an attorney and mediator with the Banfield Couling Law Office here in Brighton, Michigan. And this video today is to address a couple of the useful sources of legal forms that I think it is helpful for everyone to be aware of as non-lawyers. First of all, in a prior video, I addressed the common mistakes folks who are on their own, non-attorneys, often encounter when using do-it-yourself legal forms. And so please review that video to be aware of some of the pitfalls of attempting to process a divorce action on your own without legal assistance. That being said, there is a very useful source of Michigan legal forms, and that's called michiganlegalhelp.org. For information and a neutral nonprofit source of forms, it's a useful resource to know, and I find even just for educational purposes, clients can review the information there and get a better understanding of maybe why their legal matter is so difficult, or what the types of steps that would need to be taken in order to address their legal matter. So I recommend looking at that website. Again, that is different than recommending that a person process a complex divorce case on their own, but please be aware of that resource. In addition, there are times, particularly after a divorce has been completed, where one of the parties needs to collect money under a support order from the other party. And in those cases, it's often difficult for them to deal with both the cost of perhaps hiring an attorney while also dealing with payments that haven't come in. We experience that all the time. And it's a challenge for us as attorneys too, to try to deliver good services in a cost-effective way to a client whose number one problem is that they're not receiving payment. Two useful links have been placed below this video, and these relate to Livingston County, Michigan, but there are likely to be similar resources available at each website for the courts or friend of the court in your county here in Michigan. One type of form that I like clients to be aware of is the form for collection of medical expenses. There is a process where if one party has paid out more in medical expenses than they were required to that year, to collect a portion of it back, or whatever the period of time is, from the other party. And it's often a two-step process, and there are specific Michigan forms for making that request, and then utilizing the services of the friend of the court for collecting the unpaid amount of those health insurance or medical expenses. So those forms are provided below. And again, the Livingston County, but similar processes would be likely to be in place in most Michigan counties, if not all. Another useful link to know, and that's provided below, is if parenting time has been missed. There are usually very specific steps to seek make-up parenting time, and a form for Livingston County, Michigan for make-up parenting time is also provided below. Then in addition, if a party moves or has a new job and they have an existing court order and they need to report their new address or their new employer information, friend of the courts typically have a form for that. So once a divorce or parenting time order or custody order is already in place, knowing the resources at your local court and friend of the court for updating the information that you supplied when your divorce was first finalized is a very helpful and often efficient way to get some help on a more limited legal issue. So I certainly recommend being aware of the forms that will assist you with those types of things. They can be very cost effective and very useful. I hope this has been helpful. If you have not filed for divorce and the information regarding divorce in general would be useful to you, feel free to contact us at streamlinedivorce.com for a copy of our free book, Navigating Divorce in Michigan, Options to Know Before You File. For any questions involving post-judgment, we call legal matters or new divorces, we are obviously very happy to help you at banfieldcouling.com, and that link is also provided below. Thank you for your time and attention, and we hope this has been helpful. Thank you.